close up any open projects. Just click on the little button, close up the browser, save it, and let's go to project number 2. Double click on that, open that up. It should open up like this. If it doesn't open up like that, if it opens up looking like this, that means your media is offline. Final Cut can't reconnect to the material because it doesn't know what it is. You have to tell Final Cut where the material is. You have to reconnect it. It's relatively simple to do. Select everything that's in the browser because you want to reconnect everything. Then go up to the File menu and go down to Reconnect Media. It'll come up with a list of items it's looking for. The first item will be the one that wants to find first. In this case, it's Kirk's interview. It won't always be Kirk's interview, but it's 50% of the time it will be. Click on Locate. And from your Projects and Media folder, select that, go to the Media folder, and the file it wants is Kirk Interview. Select that, click on Open, and we'll move everything to the bottom because everything in the same file path will be relinked. Click on Connect, and all your media will relink. So in this sequence that I have here, I've laid everything out pretty much in the order in which I want them, but I want to trim them a little bit. So let's listen to some of this.
We'll view things in different ways.
I would say that.
So right here where Kat says, I want to view things in different ways.
We'll view things in different ways.
I would
like to trim that a little bit. So I'm going to zoom into my timeline. You can zoom into the timeline with Option and the plus key. Option and the minus key will zoom back out. So I'm going to zoom in right around there. To make it a little bit easier to see what she's saying, I'm going to turn on the audio waveforms. You can do that from the little pop-up here down the bottom, or you can use Command Option W. Either way, we'll turn on the audio waveforms. A handy little function is the ability to hide these names on the audio clips. On that little same pop-up, you can go there and go to Show Audio Clip Names, uncheck that, and we'll hide the names. So I want to trim a little bit off the end of Cat here. I want to trim off that bit. Put the playhead where you want the sound to end. Right there. Now I could just grab the end of this clip and drag it and do that, but that would leave a hole in my sequence. We don't like holes. So there is a tool to do this, and it's called the Ripple tool. Fourth tool from the top, mouse down on that, select the single-sided roller, or press the R key twice. RR brings you the Ripple tool. When you grab the edit point, drag it to the playhead like this. When you release the mouse, it will pull up the sequence and ripple the sequence. It shortens the whole sequence. I'm just going to double-click on the clip to open it into the viewer. So far, we've looked at clips from the browser in the viewer, but I'm going to open a clip from the timeline into the viewer. If you double-click on the video portion, it will load the video portion into the viewer, but I want to look at the audio. So I'm going to double-click on the audio. It takes me directly to the audio portion of this. And here you can see the sound. Here's the out point. I want to move this out point. If I have the regular selection tool selected, the A key here will return me to the selection tool. And I go further down here and mark an out point, press the O key. I'll get an error message because I can't extend it. It's bumping into the next shot. However, if I activate the Ripple tool, RR, or click on the Ripple tool, I can now extend this shot by pressing the O key. The O key will extend the out point. Because the Ripple tool is active, it'll push Kirk out of the way and make room for itself in the timeline. Notice, by the way, in the canvas, this L over here, this tells me I'm on the first frame of this shot of Kirk. In the canvas, if I go back one frame with the left arrow key, you'll see the reverse L. That tells me I'm on the last frame of Kat's clip.